When the dawn breaks and then the morning sends the sun high in the sky, who would hide from heaven's glory? Who would pass the challenge by? La 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 la. There's a morning for every nation when the sun's high in the sky. There's a time for every people to affirm their destiny. La 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 la. Even so, all of us together can create a better land. Leave the past, a new tomorrow waits for all who understand. There's a morning for every nation when the sun's high in the sky. There's a time for every people to affirm their destiny. La 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 la. Even so, all of us together can create a better land. Leave the past, a new tomorrow waits for all who understand. La 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 la. Leave the past, a new tomorrow waits for all who understand.
Today, we are exploring the I Am presence. So as Dave and I chant together the I Am Om song, that ever new, ever existing bliss that lives within us. I am Om, omnipresence, all pervading, all blessed. Om, Om, Om. Come to me, Lord, come to me. Come to me, come to I am all. I am I am all pervading. I am all blessed. I am all. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, come to Let's prepare for meditation together with our feet firmly planted on the ground. Draw the belly into the spine, bring the shoulders back with beautiful open Anahata chakra. The energy from your beautiful heart lifts to the spiritual eye, seeing with the eyes of love, with deep concentration, watching the breath. The natural breath sings Hong on the inhale, Saw on the exhale. The I am, affirming the truth of who you are. I am presence. I am spirit. Practicing the mantra with deep, deep concentration at the spiritual eye. And then allow the mantra to drop and expand out into the Om, into the cosmic vibration, into your home in the beloved. We'll meditate together for 5 minutes.
Remaining in a meditative state, please listen to this week's affirmation for self-healing, high-mindedness. People often speak of cynicism as the mark of realism. In fact, in a universe without any visible center, one might justifiably develop his understanding of it from any conceivable starting point. One's understanding, however, will only reflect who and what he himself is. A view from the depths lacks the perspective that can be achieved from the heights. From the mountaintop, all things are seen in their true proportion. Strive always to be a channel for high thoughts and inspirations. Never cooperate with anything petty or mean. Remember, the universe is, for each human being, both a mirror and an affirmation. One who entertains high thoughts will be, himself, ennobled. Please repeat after me in a loud voice, awakening the conscious mind. I will see goodness in everything.
I will see goodness in everything.
I will view the world around me.
I will view the world around me.
Not from the depths of matter attachment.
Not from the depths of matter attachment.
But from the heights of divine aspiration.
But from the heights of divine aspiration.
Now, conversational tone. I will see goodness in
See goodness in everything.
I will view the world around me.
I will view the world around me.
Not from the depths of matter attachment.
Not from the depths of matter attachment.
But from the heights of divine aspiration.
But from the heights of divine aspiration.
And now in a whisper, bringing the affirmation into the subconscious mind. I will see goodness in everything.
Goodness in everything.
I will view the world around me not from the depths of matter attachment. But from the heights of divine aspiration. And now silently, I will see goodness in everything. I will view the world around me not from the depths of matter attachment, but from the heights of divine aspiration. And now bringing your concentration to the point between the eyebrows, bringing the affirmation into superconscious awareness, again, silently affirm, I will see goodness in everything. I will view the world around me not from the depths of matter attachment, but from the heights of divine aspiration. Lord, the universe was made in thine image of perfection. Help me to bring out that image in others by blessing them in thy love.
And now we'll have our reading by the rays of the one light. Thank you, Dale.
Week 52, the Divine Ascension. Truth is one and eternal. Realize oneness within it in your deathless self within. The following commentary is based on the teaching of Paramhansa Yogananda. In the Gospel of St. John, chapter 14, we read, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. What is this I, when spoken by the Master, who has conquered every vestige of ego consciousness? Therein lies the mystery of true spiritual teaching. That I, that is no I, does it even exist? In what way is it different from the consciousness that animates other human beings? Jesus was not saying, look at me, don't look at other masters. He was saying rather, look at the divine self that is the essence of who you are. Your very self. You are that I. No man cometh unto the divine consciousness except by first recognize his own intrinsic divinity hidden behind his delusive ego. The Bhagavad Gita in the 4th chapter states, "O son of Pritha, Arjuna, in whatever way people accept me, in that same way do I appear to them. For all men in some way pursue the path to me." Meditate on the divine incarnations, their lives, and the consciousness animating them will be your stairway to the infinite. Thus, through Holy Scripture, God has spoken to mankind.
Welcome again, everyone. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll begin with this beautiful prayer poem from Whispers from Eternity to demand to see God in everything. O Father, may I behold thee above, beneath, behind, and around, wherever I turn my gaze. Train the children of my senses never to stray from thee, who dwellest at the heart of everything. Turn my eyes inward to that changeless beauty, and attune my ears to silence, that I might hear the subtlest music. Breathe on me the heavenly scent of thy sacred presence. Orient-wise, I will worship thee, placing the candles of my 5 senses on the altar of my love. Thus I will contact thee in the first pale shafts of dawn, absorb thee in the bright light of noon, expand in thee with the hidden gold of twilight, and merge in thee at the silver moonlight. Always will I keep alight in my inner altar the mystic taper of love for thee. So, this end of the year, we're talking about the Divine Ascension. Each one of us are working every year to ascend in a deeper way, to rise above our ego consciousness, to grow within us the qualities of the divine, the joy, the aliveness, the love, the truth, the beauty. And this stairway to the infinite, I feel like each stair, every time we go through a difficult test, and a lot of us, if we look back at 2024, there's been quite a few really difficult tests, and yet it's on the other side of that test that we're able to step to that next stairway more and more towards that infinite consciousness. So we have to be grateful for it all. When we're asked the question today, what is this I? And it's not the I, the little tiny I of the ego, whereas Yogananda said, the ego is a bundle of self-definitions, right? And it's all about, I am a person, I am going on vacation, I am a therapist, or I want, right? I want, there was someone I think it was actually Michael Singer, and he talked about if someone's car gets stolen, it's like, oh my gosh, I feel really bad. But it's like, no, my car got stolen. What? It's like such a different response, right? It's my car. My car got stolen. Someone else is like, I'm so sorry for you, right? But more and more we want to let go of that I, right? That I that brings us into self-absorption versus self-realization, where we think, I want to feel better. I want this. I really need to have this in my life. It's all ways that distract us, that set us back from climbing that stairway to the infinite. Ram Dass said, life is better without me in it. Right? That little me, that little ego me, when we step out of how we want things to go and we let God be in charge, right? I remember Giovanna telling me a joke once, do you want to make God laugh? And I said, yes. Tell him your plans. And so so that little ego is identified more and more with those bundles of self-definition, and we're trying to to get past that. That's how we grow spiritually. And this is a time, a huge portal in between Christmas and New Year's, that our spiritual capacity for growth is really, really there. And Jesus said, that I am the light of the world. I am the good shepherd. I am the true vine. Before Abraham, I am. And I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no one can come to God except through me. So it is by Jesus's life example that we may all come to God, by looking at him, by looking at the qualities that he embodied, such unconditional love and such courage to go through what he did for all of us in the end of his life. So these I am statements, these I am he. And when we really look at, nope. I am the way. I almost sneezed. It may happen, but I am the way. We can't see where we're going, right, in the world, but Jesus knows. Sometimes as a therapist, I can just watch where the person is just going to evolve into, and I'm just watching them rise into this new state of consciousness. Well, I'm thinking in a little way, that's what Jesus does. He's just watching us, knowing our full capacity for growth, but we have these blind spots and we can't see that within ourselves. But Jesus can see that our true destination is God. And the more we hold on to that, the more we're able to keep that going, because Jesus is like our lighthouse, right? He's guiding our ship home to the beloved. And we follow him, his example, and his commitment to truth through our service, through our forgiveness, through our living our best life, by really understanding, asking the question for ourselves, is this really true? Because oftentimes our ego can be quite tricky and tell us things that may be true, but in essence, if we really ask that question in a deep, profound way, is this really true for me? Is this really what God wants for me? We may come up with a different answer, but Jesus shows us the way. And there's a beautiful example of it. And I'm not sure many of you know about this fourth wise man. I know you know the three wise men that was Lahiri Mahashaya and Babaji Krishna and Sri Yukteswar, but did you know there was a fourth wise man? This wise man was very attuned to Jesus, and he waited and he saw what was happening in the stars. He had a beautiful dream, a beautiful premonition about this beautiful enlightened being coming into the world. And in preparation for that, he met with the wise men. And he said, let us all meet at this certain destination on the assigned day when we all see the beloved star, when we all know this is the time we'll meet there. And they all agreed. And so in preparation for his trip, he sold everything he had, renunciate. He became through everything he had, but three gifts he wanted to give to the Christ child: beautiful green sapphire, red ruby, and a beautiful white pearl. And he put them in his pocket and he waited, and that divine light happened, and he saw in the stars it was time to go. And he took off on his horse, and a very, very long journey, but he continued on this journey until he was almost there, but he had to stop just to get a little bit of rest, to rest his horse and give him some water. And when he did, he noticed that a man had fallen, and this man had fallen sick on the side of the road. And he became torn because he knew he had to meet the wise men. But this man, would have certainly died if he didn't stop and help him. So he stopped. His desire to help was stronger, and so to press on. So he stopped his journey for a little bit and he helped him. He gave him herbs that he had. He gave him water. He gave him food. He ministered. He kept him warm, and he found him a place, a shelter, and he cared for him until the man began to come back to life. And when the man came back, this incredible wisdom came through that he knew was absolute truth. The man said, what you are seeking will not be found in Jerusalem, but in Bethlehem. So he continued on his journey. He went to the meeting place, but the three wise men were not there. They left a note that they were going across the desert. And so he stopped once again. And to get more, he had to get camels and he had to get more supplies, but he had to sell his sapphire to do that. And so he found everything he needed, and he arrived in Bethlehem. And he was walking through the town and found many different sheds and people living in really difficult places. And he stopped at one of the sheds because he heard a mother and a baby cooing. And when he walked in, knocked on the door, the mother answered, and she said, "We are not the mother and child you've been looking for." The mother and child met with Joseph, and her name was Mary, and 3 wise men came with them. And they learned that that little boy's life was in dire fear. So they had to move on. That maybe they went to, whatever they did, they needed to escape the Roman soldiers, but they may have gone to Egypt. So there was this despair. He was so close. And so he was beginning to get ready to leave, but there it was at the door. The soldiers were arriving. And the woman's like, "Oh my God, they're coming for my child." And he said, "Hide." And he answered the door again, torn between just wanting to get out of there and get going and find this baby Jesus, but he had to help this mother and this child. And so he opened the door and he said to the soldiers, he said, "There's no child here. Trust in me. Here, this ruby, that will teach you. I wouldn't be lying to you, and I'm not lying to you. And here, you can take this as a symbol of my honesty." And they said, "Okay." And they took off and they went. And so as he was leaving, the wise woman said to him, 3 days ago, Joseph and Mary visited, but there is the king you are looking for will not be found in a palace. They have gone, but they will be among the poor, the needy, and the downcast. And he began searching and searching and searching, went through Egypt and Palestine and kept circling around and around and around. He didn't find Jesus, but he found many, many people that were in need. He found it for 33 years that passed. He cared for the downtrodden. He fed the sick people and the hungry people. And if we look back at it, he was so attuned to Jesus, right? That's exactly what Jesus would have done. But he wanted so bad to see Jesus. And one day, as he was circling back towards Jerusalem, he felt this crowd and he could feel this great agitation in the crowd. And he stopped and asked someone and he said, "What's happening here? There's to be an execution. 2 men and the king of the Jews will be executed today." Oh my God. This is Jesus. I've been looking for him for 33 years. Maybe I can use my last pearl to buy his freedom. And so he continued up towards the screams and walking up towards he could see 3 men with crosses. And then he heard a scream, and it was a young woman, and she was being dragged by the soldiers. And she begged to him, "Please, please help me." And once again, overcome this internal conflict, he gave the soldiers a pearl to buy this girl's freedom. And when he did, an incredible light just opened up. Everything went away except for this light. And a divine power spoke to him, and he became transfigured in this light, like illuminated as a divine angel. And he understood in the deepest part of his heart that Jesus had been with him the entire time, that he had adopted Jesus's way of helping the poor, the healing and the comforting and the sick. And because of that, he was attuned to Jesus, that his life was the same as Jesus, and they were working together in this world. And we are all that 4th wise man, each one of us, when we're willing to offer compassion and comfort to others, when we hear these same words that the wise men did, and the words that he heard were, "Verily I say unto thee, inasmuch as thou hast done it unto one of the least of my brothers, thou hast done it to me. I am the way." Our highest duty is to follow Jesus's way, follow his example. He wants us to identify with the I am. This is how we grow spiritually, not that little I, that big I, the I am. I am Jesus. I am with God. I am love. I am connected. And so Jesus says, I am the way, but also I am the truth, right? And he is the truth, the ultimate reality. He's the source of truth. He's the truth in self-realization, becoming our true self. It is the source of truth. He is guiding us out of self-absorption, right? In that ego, the body, mind consciousness, to his Christ consciousness, showing us the way to be true. You know, I haven't felt good this week and I've been on some antibiotics, but I'm working on this. And I'm like, I'm not my body. I'm coming. I'm going to show up and I'm going to rise above this illness and not even identify with it and say, I'm coming here. You know, what would Jesus do? You know, I'm not my body. I'm not my mind that says, oh, I'm going to cough at everybody. No, I'm more than that. And that's what we all need to know. And that's the essence of this teaching today. And we had such a beautiful Christmas morning here. And we talked all about Jesus and his beautiful way. And we're so glad he was born. And Sam told such a beautiful story. I wanted to share it with you here. It's the story of 5-year-old Jesus and his first miracle and the 12 clay sparrows. And so on Sabbath day, one day, Jesus, he was 5 years old. He wanted to hang out with his buddies. And he said, guys, let's go down by the lake and let's go have fun. Let's go play some games. And all the kids adored him. They loved him. And they were all so excited. But one boy said, but it's Sabbath day. But Jesus said, the law is, you know, you have to be 6 and under. And otherwise we can play on the Sabbath day. It's only for kids that are over 6. It says, okay, we can all go play now. Because Jesus said, I have something very, very, very important to show you. And he got a small shovel and he made 12 little holes. And in those holes, he filled them with water. And then he took the clay, the sand, and made 12 birds of soft clay, 12 sparrows, and he put each one of them by the little hole. And he said, do you understand the meaning? And there was silence. And Jesus said to them, I will explain it to you. The 12 holes represent the 12 tribes of Israel. The pure water in it is the word of God, which is the same everywhere in all tribes and all people. And the 12 clay sparrows represent the people and the way they live today. They stand beside the living water of God, but they're dead due to their ego consciousness. Therefore, it is God that comes to us at great times of distress. God puts new life into the dead people, and one day will begin and be able, each one of these dead people, to fly up to the heavens and be with him, to ascend, to rise above. Right at that moment, this game was interrupted because it was seen by a very, very strict Jewish man. And he went to Joseph. He said, how could you let these children play on the Sabbath? That is against all the rules. Joseph, knowing that they were all young and they didn't break any rules, but he went to Jesus and the children to inquire, just to not disrespect the man. But Jesus spoke. He said, that man displays great ego affliction. He is like the dead sparrow. Also, and now I give life to all the clay sparrows, and they rose up into the sky free and to freedom. Everyone was so amazed. And this is all of us. Rising out of our deadness, the deadness of our old habits, of our limited thinking, of our emotional charge, all the things that keep us heavy and keep us pulled downward. But we are like those sparrows, and Jesus brings us back into everlasting life. And this was Jesus's first miracle. And this is the way out, as Jesus told it, out of the rules, the desires, out of that small little self-absorbed I, that little I, we rise above. I is the infinite. I is all of us. We're part of all that is. And Jesus said, I am the way, I am the truth, and he is the life. And he gave those sparrows the life. He's the source of everlasting life, the way to eternal life in God. He said, I have come to you so you may have life and live it to the fullest. And Jesus' life is the example we all can follow to live in service, kindness, forgiveness, and wisdom. And so Jesus, one of our 5 great masters of self-realization, a guru, he's the remover of darkness. And this time of Christmas and New Year creates a portal of attunement for each one of us to tune into these gurus and how each one of them have aspects, ways to teach us how to live our life, how to become our real self, how to know the way of God. And I'll end with a beautiful Christmas story with Yogananda. 1925, on Christmas Day, Yogananda gave his disciple, Mr. Dickinson, the gift of a silver cup. And Mr. Dickinson was so thrilled. He couldn't even find his words. He said, for 43 years, I have been waiting for this cup. And Yogananda continued. He was so sweet at Christmas, playing Santa Claus and giving everybody all these beautiful gifts. He knew when he was in the cup for Mr. Dickinson. And he said, when I was a little boy of 5, I was pushed into the pool by my brother playing a game and near drowned. And in that drowning, I saw a man come in this beautiful, beautiful light. And this man just said, he was so calm and he was so loving. And he appeared just so tranquil in his eyes. And he was so reassuring in his smile. And then a friend came and gave him a stick and was able to pull him out of the water, and he didn't die. But then 12 years later, he was walking down the streets of Chicago at the World Parliament of Religions, and walking down the street, he saw that mighty flash of light again and saw the same man that appeared to him in the pool. And this time the man walked right into a building. And of course, he followed him. And the man walked up to a podium. It was Swami Vivekananda. And he listened to this most amazing, inspiring talk on self-realization by Swami Vivekananda. And he waited and he smiled, and Vivekananda smiled at him like an old friend. And he said, are you my guru? He said, no, I'm not your guru. The teacher will come later. And he will give you a silver cup. He will pour out to you more blessings than you can absorb now. And he said, and to Yogananda, he said, 11 years I've been your disciple, your Kriya, and I've been waiting for that silver cup. And when you handed it to me on this Christmas day, for the 3rd time in my life, I saw that dazzling light, the silver cup for my beloved teacher. Each one of us receiving that beautiful cup of life from each one of the gurus, and so many daily things. So many times we have great favor just to survive getting to church, and traffic and difficulties. In every little moment of our life, the beloveds are with us, guiding us. In the Footprints poem, where were you, God, when I needed you the most? There was only one set of footsteps. I was carrying you, my love. So carry with you this message of the new year as you come into this new year, and really look at the possibilities. You know, our life is completely divinely guided, and Jesus and Sri Yukteswar and Babaji and Lahiri are all by our side, mitigating our karma, cheering us on. They are the way, the light, and the truth. And all we have to do is, with open hearts, follow them.
Please take what you'd like to give, place it in your right hand and repeat after me. Divine Mother,
Divine Mother,
we offer to thee the fruits of our labors. Bless this offering,
bless this offering,
that it serve as a channel of thy light
that it serve as a channel of thy light
to truth-seeking souls everywhere.
to truth-seeking souls everywhere.
Oh,
Om.
peace.
Peace.
Amen.
I was caught up in ecstasy. 'Twas a day sanctified by God. There he showed me the truths of heaven, truths which all seeking him should know. How the soul made to live in freedom can reclaim its eternal